Restart. I have anxiety and depression. Hi. For those who don't know me, my name's Lillian Carrington, and for those who do, you can't really know me without knowing about my mental health. I wanted to come on here and help break the stigma of talking about mental health and share why it is important for me. I've dealt with anxiety and depression for the past 12, 13 years, and I've lost friends and family friends to mental health and their own fight and battle with their own disease. And if just openly talking about my mental health journey helps just one person, it is worth it for me. So I have anxiety and depression. I was officially diagnosed when I was 16 years old. I've gone through different forms of remedies or medications. I've even gone inpatient a few times for my mental health journey when I was a teenager. And I wanted to talk about two things that hurt me on my mental health journey and two things that have really helped. The first thing that hurt me on my mental health journey was self-isolating. Thinking I had to be alone to really deal with my mental health was something that did not help me. Some reasons I used to self-isolate was I thought I was helping others by removing myself when I felt I was in a bad mood, and I didn't want to infect others with that negativity that was bubbling up inside me. I also didn't want to feel like a burden to anyone else. And so I would self-isolate and do whatever I could to deal with it alone, which only made me feel more alone. And the second thing that did not help me on my journey was smoking weed. I used weed as a crutch. I used it to help numb the emotions I was feeling and to also dissociate from the reality I was facing. And at the time, sure, it helped for what I needed, but in the long run, it was just perpetuating bad habits that did not actually help or get to the root of the cause of this turmoil I was feeling inside. And I wanted to make this video especially because I felt most alone in my mental health around the holidays, and with the holiday season coming up, it just felt really important inside for me to open up and talk about my mental health journey. And so two things that really have helped me on my journey is, number one, consistent therapy. This is something I've always butted heads with over the years, but for the past 3 or 4 years, I've been seeing the same therapist, and it's really, really helped me. Game changer, honestly, for me. And the second thing was movement, whether that's physical, mental, or emotional. Physically moving. Like, I like to run, I like to walk, I like anything outdoors, really. And for me, movement has really helped, especially in physically moving, to move around the emotions or feelings I was experiencing. And another form of movement I've really enjoyed is journaling. Getting anything that's kind of spiraling in my head out on paper and being able to physically see it in front of me, it felt a lot more manageable. And it's really helped me on my journey. And if any of those two things help anyone else who is currently going through mental health struggles or just feels alone in their mental health journey, I want you to know you are never alone. And for me, when I felt most alone, it was because I was self-isolating. I wasn't talking to anybody about the things going on inside my brain. And if you find yourself feeling alone, I'm curious if you talk about your mental health with anyone, even if it's just with yourself. That was a huge first step for me, just talking about it. Even just admitting it to myself was a huge first step. And so to anyone watching this video, I hope you feel less alone. You feel encouraged to talk about your own mental health journey, or to seek out help in whatever way that looks like for you. Thank you for listening, and happy holidays.